Hello! This time we are at Niche Gamer, and just today we heard about some Hololive Vtubers getting a 3-week suspension for mentioning the Tiananmen by mentioning Taiwan during a live stream. So let's see. Excuse me. Let's see what this article says. I think a lot of these from Niche Gamer are going to be short, but that's okay. Okay. We have learned some unfortunate news. Hololive VTubers have been suspended for a week. For a few weeks. Okay, yeah. Both YouTubers have been suspended for 3 weeks by their managing company, cover for, is that the name of the company? Okay. Yeah, managing company cover for mentioning Taiwan when talking about the viewer ratings. The suspension will run from the 28th to the 19th of October. Okay. The two performers, I think that is a good way to. I think that's a good way. I think that's a good way to describe. At least the VTubers from Hololive. I think it's good to describe them as performers. Yes, they probably bring some of themselves within. They probably bring some of themselves into when they stream and all of that. But at the same time, the character, the personality. Well, the character isn't owned by them; it's owned by the company, and from there, they're only given so much freedom. But I would not be surprised if they're given enough freedom to where their personalities can shine. But either way, let's go on with the article. The two performers talked up their viewer analyst, I don't know. I know the word, just the viewer ratings during the live stream, and at one point mentioned Taiwan. While the company says the suspension was because they violated guidelines and contractual obligations by divulging secret information, confidential. I knew the word, I just couldn't spit it out. They were also making statements insensitive to certain nationals. Ooh. Well, I do know that Hololive actually has a Chinese branch. I don't know anything about the characters, although I have randomly looked up the Hololive wiki, or at least the section that they have on the VTuber wiki, and it does show that they do have Chinese VTubers. So maybe one of the reasons why that they are, no, I should say maybe possibly a reason why Hololive is upset of these two VTubers, these two employees, mentioning Taiwan as a single entity because since they operate in China as well, they are worried that might make the revenue in the Chinese market go down. That's the only thing I can think of. Other than another possibility could be is that they agree with China and don't think Taiwan is a country. That is also another possibility. But I don't know if that. Yeah, I don't know if I would quite go that far, but it is a possibility. Okay. Okay. Yeah, here we are. The last bit, of course, is likely in regards to China and the One China policy, which is what I was talking about, where China claims dominion over Taiwan. Yep, China believes and will insist that Taiwan is a part of China. This goes back to the Chinese Civil War, where the Nationalist Republic of China fought against the Communist Party of China and ultimately lost, facing exile in Taiwan ever since. Yep. After the formation of the Communist People's Republic of China, the statute, I don't know, the state had, I know, but we'll figure it out, has been that Taiwan belongs to mainland China, and the People's Republic of China, if you even acknowledge Taiwan as an independent entity or mention its name, you run the risk of getting censored entirely from China. Yeah. Fans were quick to mention the primary reason for the suspension, talking up the internal analysis ratings. It is bugs. I don't know that word, sorry. As members of the virtual performer group have talked about the viewer ratings before. I think that might be saying that it's hypocritical or double standard. The main difference this time is, as said before, the mere mention of Taiwan, which is what I was trying to get at a bit earlier. Hololive has an account on the popular Chinese sharing and streaming app. I'm not going to try to read it, on which they posted a statement for the suspension as well. Yeah, that's what I was trying to get at too. If you look at the VTuber wiki, in the section of Hololive, you will see that they have, I think, at least 3 people, at least 3 performers. At least 3 performers in the Chinese market, Chinese area. This statement actually mentions the One China policy. Not surprised. Saying cover supports the policy. More curiously, the Japanese press release, translated into English, makes no mention of the support for the One China policy. Okay, so it might be at least the good part. It's possible it could be the lesser of the 2 evils that I was mentioning. Maybe they're just trying to save face within the Chinese market instead of the company as an entity, or at least those who operate it believing, agreeing with the One China policy. It very well just might be, like I said, they're just trying to save face, still have a good standing, good opinion with China. Okay, last sentence. How do you feel about the suspension? Is the company trying to avoid getting banned in China? I think so. Sound off in the comments below. And I want you to do the same. Do you think that the Hololive company, do you think that they actually believe in the One China policy? Or are they just trying to not get banned? Or are they just trying not to get banned in China, just like Niche Gamo is implying? And so tell me. And with that, I hope you leave it a like if you liked it. If you didn't like it, then give it a dislike. I hope you follow me. I hope you subscribe to the YouTube or follow wherever you find this. And if you really liked what I did, then come join me at AU79 News and Politics on Facebook. I forgot to make it so you see what you see, but oh well. So come join me there. I try my best to at least post something every day relating to news and politics, mostly with an anime theme. And hopefully you like that. And hopefully I will see you again. And with that, I bid you adieu.